everybody, Cornell here with the Imps Ting podcast show with me, Cornell B, back again. And today, Cornell B, is reflecting on the Bolton game and also previewing Lincoln City versus Notts County, who play on Tuesday in the first round of the Carabao Cup. First of all, thank you very much to the 418 subscribers who have subscribed to me on the channel. Thank you very much. It absolutely means a lot. Keep on liking, keep on subscribing, and keep on smashing likes and writing comments down below. Thank you so much for getting involved. Love to get it up to 419. It would be so appreciated. So thank you very much. Further ado, let's get into the video. So yesterday, us Lincoln City went on to play against Bolton. But unfortunately, the result didn't go our way. We lost 3-0, which was unexpected. And respectedly, congratulations and well done to Bolton. They are a team that is going to be challenging for automatic promotion this year, along with the likes of Portsmouth, who are also going to be challenging as well to get into the championship as well. Or you never know, they could challenge Derby to go on and win the League One title. So congratulations to them. Obviously, they were the better team than we were. The first half, I got to be honest, we didn't turn up in the first half. They crushed us like we were waiting for the 56 bus to go to Skedness, Las Vegas. And us Lincoln City now, obviously for us, it's still early in the season, so we cannot write off Lincoln City. I'm still sticking with my prediction. I'm still sticking with my optimistic prediction that we, Lincoln City, will finish in the top 6, and we definitely will finish in the top 6 and be in that playoffs no matter what come the end of this new season. For us, Lincoln City now, reflecting on yesterday's game, it was a poor game. Positives from the game was Ethan Hamilton. Ethan Hamilton and Ethan Aron played really well. I thought Ethan Hamilton put in a fantastic shift in. Rico Hackett, when he came on in the second half, he changed the game completely. And then we started to press. We started to gain back our pressing play that we like to play, the counter-attacking that we like to play. But then when they had scored the second goal, then everything just changed completely. And, it's understandable. But defensively, we were poor, and they showed that they have more numbers than we do. And this is why I say that Kennedy has to go into the transfer window again and try and find that centre-back who can really back up the likes of O'Connor and Jackson, because the numbers, we are in the numbers game. We've only got O'Connor, we've only got Jackson, we've only got TJ, Rowan, who can play there as well. So the numbers game is starting to slow down, and then we haven't replaced Regan Poole. So I think if there were any defenders that had to come in, it's got to be the right one, because bringing in the right players right now is very important, especially to us as a club. And not only just that as well, I would definitely say that obviously, yes, there were positives taken from the game, but the negative side, we lost. It was our first game of the season, and we're gonna draw games. We're gonna lose games, and we're gonna win games. That's how we learn as a team. That's how we thrive as a team. That's how you back and support your local club, like us, Lincoln City Football Club. But obviously, I know there were not so good performances, but obviously, understandably, fair play to Bolton. They deserved to win. They got the 3 points. They were the better side than us from start to finish. But our positives was Ethan Hamilton and Rico Hackett. They were the ones that were really making something happen. I mean, we had the chances from Sorensen and House and TJ in the second half, but the referee wasn't really helping, really, to be honest, with his decisions. But it is what it is, and I'm rather just staying optimistic and say, look, listen, losing the first game of the season in League One, in the EFL League One, is not a nice thing. But we have other games to improve our performance and bounce back. And we will bounce back. And I believe it when I say it, because us Lincoln City now can look forward to Tuesday against Notts County. Then we got the first home game against Wickham. And then, of course, we got away tough games to Northampton Town and Shrewsbury Town, who are a very physical, dominant side, who like to play that physical type of football and things like that. And then we've got Blackpool at the last minute of this month. So there's other games to look forward to, and then plus we've got the deadline day, of course, to see who else comes in. But I feel like we need centre backs to come in, two centre backs to come in to help out and back out O'Connor and Jackson and TJ and Rowan as we've got, because the numbers game is starting to go down a bit. And as I said from before, we haven't really replaced Regan. We haven't really replaced Joe Walsh yet. So I think if we can get those two if Kennedy can get these two centre backs, can bring in two centre backs to Lincoln City, then we'll be fine. Obviously, we still haven't heard no word on when Jack Moylan's gonna come. Obviously, the last time I read is that Jack Moylan obviously has Tranmere Rovers been linked with him, and despite that he's got 5 years on his contract and then valued at 60k. So I feel like I still believe that Moylan will come to us. If we can get Tommy Lee over the line, it'll be very, very appreciated. I think we do need a wide player as well. If there was any wide player we needed to get that I'd recommend Lincoln to get, I'll definitely say maybe an Armstrong Okra Flex, someone like that, or even two players like Dara Burns and Demvoy from MK Dons. Those two players who are obviously not getting the playing time they deserve at MK Dons. I wouldn't mind seeing Lincoln go for them, or even if I'm not a fan of loans, but if we had to bring any loan wide players, I'd say Alex Mighton or Shola Shosate for me from Manchester United. For me, it has to be the right ones. But if it had to be anybody, I would say Armstrong Okoro Flex is definitely the one that really would make this team work. Back line, for me, if there was any centre back that Lincoln City had to bring in and strongly recommended it to, I would say MK Dons is Warren O'Hara and Jordan Willis on a free. Those type of players I think would really fit and really benefit Lincoln City very, very nicely. But it has to be the right one. We can't just go into it and then we don't buy the right players. But obviously, Mark Kennedy, we have to trust Mark Kennedy. We have to back Mark Kennedy and what he's doing right now. Right now, it's about going on to Tuesday night, responding to it, because obviously Notts County lost their game to Sutton United. They lost. So that's a big advantage for us going into the first round of Carabao Cup. I think we'll see the likes of Jordan Wright. I think Jordan Wright will definitely play. I think the likes of Gallagher could possibly play. We could see fringe players. I think Ben House will definitely play. Obviously, we're not so sure how Tyler Walker. I think Tyler Walker's obviously 3 days behind in schedule, but they're trying to speed him up as possible as they can. So if they can, obviously, I think Walker could play. Will probably play on next Saturday against Wickham, and along with the Mandroyus and the Hackett's. If I had one little criticism, I probably would say, especially back to the Bolton game, I would say that probably I would have wanted to see Hackett and Smith play, but obviously because basically like you didn't want to use him and then he gets injured and then obviously will be out of injury, and you know what the injury chaos is like in our team. So I can understand the structure going into it, but when he came on, he changed the game. But this Tuesday's game is a big, big must win. And obviously Notts County have got the likes of McGoldrick in there, Langstaff in there, so they've got the players who can hurt us and make things happen. So it's going to be very interesting to see what lineup Mark Kennedy goes with. It's going to be interesting to see what formation we're going to go with, because it's got to be a formation that probably we haven't played, that Kennedy hasn't chosen before. But like I said, optimistically, if we can get past the first round and get into the second round of the Carabao Cup, anything is possible for us, Lincoln. If we can go on a cup run, it'll be brilliant. It'll be fantastic. But we need to bounce back. We need to bounce back on Tuesday, and we need to bounce back on against Wickham. If we can do that, the players will gel. Give Kennedy time and the players to gel, then everything will be fine. That's the most important thing, because obviously us Lincoln City are still favoured to finish in the top 6, and I believe that when I see one. And anything is possible for us Lincoln City. We just need to nail of having adding 2 centre backs in our Imps team and 2 midfielders, because we've already got one in Ethan Hamilton already. Get 2 wide players, get 2 right wing backs. They will be fine. Not sure on a striker, possibly / maybe. Could add a striker into it, but obviously for me the main targets is the midfield, mostly the centre, the defense, the centre back role, and then obviously the wide areas and the right wing backs. If we can add those, if Kennedy can add those, we will be fine this new season. We just got to believe there's more games. So not writing us off yet, not writing us off in finishing the top 6. Optimism and the land of positivity is possible. Thank you very much for watching the Imps Ting podcast show. Keep smashing a like and leaving comments down below. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Up the Imps, I'm back again.